Hi, this review is for the BUNACET COB LED light strip. Okay, this is the nice retail box that you get for it. It's really nice. If you're going to give it as a gift, it's really nice. Okay, here's the box. Okay, so this particular model here has a CRI of over greater than 90. It's got 2,880 LEDs. The color temperature is 3000K, warm white. The strip width, okay, that's 8 millimeters. The light output in lumens is 3,500. Just reading off the box. And the wattage is 48 watts. It's IP20, so it's definitely not going to be for outside. And lifetime of the LEDs should be around 50,000 plus hours. The beam angle is 120. Okay. Remote battery is 2 AAAs. Okay, not included. So we got those. So we'll put that in and test that out. Okay. And so you do get a 24 volt adapter. I was curious about that. So it says obviously the light strip, 24 volt power adapter, remote control, remote holder screw, signal receiver tape, use a manual, fixed clip, transparent connector, and 2 end wire connectors. Okay, so I'm wondering if you get a barrel tip as well. Let's take a look. So let's take a look inside. Okay. Yeah, it's very nicely packaged. Okay. So this is so far what you got over here. Okay. Let's take out the contents. Okay. Manual. Okay. Here's our manual. In case if you do get it, or if you're thinking about getting it, you can see some more specs. Let me just start from here and scroll over. Okay. And start from here. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, that's the manual. Okay, so here's our power adapter. I bought another power adapter as well. Okay, so but nice, it comes with the power adapter. Okay, so this power adapter is 24 volts at 2 amps, which is 48 watts. So here's your power adapter. Okay, no LED lights, so it's just a power adapter without that. And you got the barrel type connector, and it looks like you have a nice cable. It's nice and thick. Okay, and it looks like it's a long enough run. Okay, so okay, so that's the power adapter. Okay, this is just a filler. So here's our bracket for, I guess, the remote control holder, which is nice. Oh, that's really nice. So here's the remote. Okay, this is really well done. They packaged this nicely. So here's the remote, and inside is I think, yeah, that's for the dimming, I think, on this, and probably the receiver as well. So let me just, I'm not sure, I'll take a look in a moment. I just want to show you guys what this is. Okay, so this is LED signal receiver. Yeah, this is a receiver. Okay, okay, so you get two, you got a female and a male barrel type connector. Okay, and then we have our remote, which is nice. Okay, this takes the 3 AAAs, I believe. Actually, I think it's 2 AA's, but we'll figure it out. I think it's either, because you can see here, there's only 2 terminal ends. Okay, so here's our strip. Okay, and does it have the bare wire at the end? I guess you can't tell from here, but it could. Usually they have the bare wire. If it does have bare wire at the end, sticking out over here. But in this case, I don't see that, so that's no big deal. I mean, if you wanted that, you can just snip this off and get the bare wire through here, and then, if you have like a female terminal, you can just plug those 2 wires into it, into your adapter. But in this case, we don't need to do any of that stuff because we have the barrel type here. Okay, so give me a moment. I just have to get the batteries, then we'll test this out. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So I got the AAA batteries. Let me just get this opened. 2. Okay, let's put them in the remote. Come on. All right, so let's close up the cover. Put the cover on. Okay, so that's on. Okay, let's take our power adapter here. Plug this into the power strip. Okay. You guys can see everything I'm doing, right? Okay. Okay. So let's plug this into the signal receiver. Okay. So here is our female. Take our male, plug this in. Okay. You guys can see. Okay, good. Okay, so now let's okay, so in the package also, before I plug this in, you also get the extension. Okay, if you needed to cut anywhere along this strip, you know, along that line. Let me just show you this. So you can see that line. Okay. Okay, so there's the line right there. Okay, it comes right down that center. Okay. Let me just make sure you guys can see, because the focus is not really good on this camera. Right there. I mean, you can see on the product description, it will tell you. But yeah, so that's it right there. And so if you needed to cut it, if you're not familiar with it, you could just cut it there and then put one end into here, make like a 90 degree or 45 degree or a complete, you know, whatever turn that you need to make. And then put the other end on this side and clip them down. Just make sure positive is on positive and negative is on negative, because it's DC. And then you should be good to go. And here is some additional padding. Okay, clips. I'm sorry, not padding, clips. You just take this backing off over there, expose the adhesive, stick it on something. Then you could take the your strip, hang it on there. Okay, so yeah, so that's nice. They gave you this nice little package here. Nice. Okay, with some screws as well too. Okay, this is nice. All right. Okay. Let's try this out. So okay. So I got that plugged into the power adapter with the LED receiver. Let's plug this in. Oh wow. Okay, there we go. This looks like it's dim right now in the lower setting. Okay. I'm going to turn the lights off in a moment, but let's just see here. Let's just play around with some of these. I'm not going to turn this on for too long because I don't want it to overheat. Let's just try maximum brightness. Okay. Oh, you got to keep on pushing. Okay. Wow, it gets really bright. Oh, wow. Okay, my eyes. Okay. It's hard to see from the video, but yeah, this gets really, really bright. Let's make this dimmer, 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 dimmer. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just shut this off and put the lights off so we could take a better look at this. Hi everyone, sorry I can't get the lights all the way off because I got some lights plugged into the Alexa smart plug, and the Alexa app is not connecting, so I can't turn off that plug. And the way I plugged it in, where I plugged it in, it's very hard to get to now. So yeah, so we got to deal with a little bit of light here. Okay, anyway, so let's try this out. So let's turn this on again. So let's just go through the remote and see what they do. Okay, so well, this is obviously probably going to be like 10M, probably means 10 minutes. And we're not going to sit through that, so just yeah, 10-minute timing, 1 hour timing, switch button off and on, of course, brightness, okay, increase, brightness, decrease, 50% brightness, cancel timing, and night mode. So let's turn this on and try out night mode. Oh, nice. So it dims it, I get maybe like 25% or something. Okay, let's do 50%. Wow, that's bright. Okay, I mean, it's hard for me to convey how bright that is, but that's bright. Okay, so yeah, this gets really nice and bright. Let me just show you one more time here. Okay, I don't want to keep them on too long because I don't want them to overheat. Okay, so again, let me just put this at lower brightness, and let's go right to nighttime. Okay, let's turn this off and see if it remembers the setting. So it's off. Turn it back on. Okay, let's put it at maximum. Okay. So it's turn this off. Okay, turn it back on. Let's see if it stays at maximum. Nice. So it remembers the last position that you were in. Okay, all right, last light setting. Okay, let me just turn this off really quick because it's blinding me. Be right back. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this out. Let's turn this on. Okay, and let's just go up the brightness level, and we'll slowly step down. So far, no PWM detected. At least camera PWM detected, not detected. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, so yeah. Again, this is the BUNACET LED COB light strip. This is at 20 feet. Normally, again, it's 16.4, but it's actually 20 feet, which is really nice. A nice long run, and you get a nice retail package, and comes with everything you need out of the box. So yeah, I really recommend. Let me just turn this off before they get overheated. Yeah, I really recommend this set. It's really good. You get everything you need out of the box. You get the power adapter, the strip, okay, the receiver for the remote itself, of course, and the remote holder, which is unique, which is nice. And you get the accessory package, okay? You get the manual, of course, and yeah, everything you need to get up and running to like add lighting underneath a desk or on a bookshelf, or you know, any say you have a closet, right? That obviously doesn't have a light in it. You want to add a light source to it. This is a great way of doing it. Yeah, so many different uses you can use this for. You can also, because it's COB, you can get a you know, an LED diffuser channel, right? And put that in there, which would be nice because you won't see the individual lights. So yeah, that would be a nice look for that. You know, depending on mounting it on the wall, underneath the cabinets, or you know, underneath the kitchen cabinets and stuff like that. You know, many different applications you can use this for. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, it's a great set, really great set. I highly recommend it. And okay, that's it. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye everyone. Hi, just one quick note. I mentioned you won't see the individual lights in an LED diffuser. What I really meant to say specifically is you don't see really the individual lights on here. Let me just show you here. I mean, you do at the lowest brightness setting, but the idea is you're going to mount this where you can't see it. But the idea with the COB is it's going to be providing light that's how do I say, it doesn't doesn't do any dark spots. There's a better word for that. It's like overall lighting. It's like, you know, it fills in everything, so you don't see any, you know, dark spots or bright spots, right? So on the typical strips that are separated, you know, by a couple of, you know, say not millimeters or inches, you know, and stuff like that, you see some dark spots, and you can see the individual LEDs. On this one, you can the camera can't pick it up right now, but you can. But again, you're not looking at the strip directly. But when you're at, like, say, like higher brightness, it becomes much more difficult to see the individual LEDs, okay? But once you're at max, you won't see any of the individual LEDs. But the point is, I mean, you're going to blind yourself if you look at this directly. So what I meant by the diffuser is, if you put this into a diffuser, you won't have, you know, that bright source of light right in your eyes, so it's more tolerable. But also what I meant that you won't see the individual lights is on the other LED strips that are spaced out. I think they're called SMD package, surface mount design or something like that. You will see like individual, like white, you know, well, not white, but individual, if you get white light LEDs, the individual LEDs, you know, so it's like little dots. So that looks, you know, doesn't look really nice. So this will prevent you from seeing the light directly. You know, it's diffused, but you won't see the individual dots regardless, okay? So yeah, so this is the COB strip is really nice for that, okay? So that's one to clear that up. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Hi, just one more note on this, just so I can be 100% crystal clear, is that this is what I meant by the SMD type, okay? It's the individual LEDs you can easily see, okay? And this is this strip inside the diffuser. You could still see the individual lights, right? Okay, with the COB strip, you won't, obviously, you're not going to see the individual LEDs like that, okay? It's going to be much more granular, okay, much more tighter, and you have that, you know, the way it's set up over here. Let me just show you close up. Okay, the focus on this is horrendous. Okay, so yeah, it's very difficult to see it, but especially when it's off. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that even when you turn them on, even at maximum brightness, okay, you will still see the individual LEDs. So in a diffuser, okay. So with the COB strip, you won't have that. You won't see any of those individual LEDs, okay. Especially when it's in a diffuser. I mean, obviously, when it's on low brightness, you can still see like white. They're much smaller, but the individual LEDs, okay. But you're not looking at this directly, right? So that's obvious, right? So but to even hide that aspect of it, the diffuser would work great if you put this into the diffuser, okay? But you won't have this issue where these LEDs are so large, they're creating like these flashlights over here, okay? So yeah, so so this is a really good LED strip. I really like it, and I think it's a great package that they give you for this, okay, whatever project you're going to be working with. So yeah, so that's one to clear up about what I meant by the spacing of the larger, non-COB type. I mean, inside a diffuser, okay? So I hope this helped, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Sorry, just one quick note. What I meant to say originally before dark spots and bright spots, I meant to say that the light's going to be distributed uniformly, okay? So that's what's nice about the COB versus non-COB like the SMD type, okay? So yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, sorry. Thanks for watching again. Okay, bye.